Hey guys, Jules Kain here, back again with another piano tutorial. This time we're going to go over the song Wonderful Is Your Name by Hezekiah Walker. This song was recorded in the key of B flat major. Okay, so I'm going to break the song down into 4 sections. We're going to have the intro, the chorus, the verse, and the vamp. So let's start off with the intro. So to break that down, your right hand is playing this melody line. Your left hand is playing. Together. All right, and then we're going to do this run here. So with this intro, you have a choice of either playing the blues lick here, or you can play this. So you kind of have a choice there. And then the progression that you're going to be playing when the bass comes in. So we're in the key of B flat, so this is going to be the 4, 6, 2, 5, 1. So again with the intro. Okay, then you're going to play G minor 7, F sharp minor 7, to F minor 7, and then you go to the 1 on B flat, play like a 13 or just a regular 7. And then you're going to do the 4, 6, 2, 5, 1. And we're voicing the 1 as a 6/9 voicing. Okay, again with the intro. Cutting that run. Okay, now the drop down, and then okay, to explain some of those voicings, you have the E flat major 7. It's kind of like a G minor 9/11, which is an F chord on top of G minor. To a C minor 7, 9, or 11. And then I like this, this F9 13, and then the B flat 6/9. Okay, so now we're moving into the chorus. All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. So that section there, you're going to be playing an E flat major 7, all of my life. You're going to be playing a G minor 9/11. Now again, if you can't play the stretch that I'm playing, you can just make it more simple. But make sure you have the same notes. So G minor 9/11. Then C minor 7. Raise it up a half step to a D flat or C sharp minor 7. Then raise it up one more time to D minor 7. Then we're going to go to a G dominant on the 6. And it sounds like they're playing this voicing here. It's a G7 flat 9 sharp 5, which is 2 chords, I'm thinking. I'm playing an A flat minor triad, first inversion, on top of G7. Okay, and then we're playing C minor 7, and then we're going to the 4, and we're playing a 6-9 voicing. So you can either play E flat 6-9, or you can play like C minor over E flat. So that's when they're saying name and wonderful is your name. So the wonderful C minor 7, B flat over D, C minor over E flat, B flat over F to F. Now this part, we're going to play an A flat chord over B flat. Now that's just a regular B flat. We're going to keep going up. Now we're going to play a C minor over B flat. Catch it? Okay, let's restart. We're going to add in this nice E altered dominant, E7, sharp 9, sharp 5. All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. Now that movement I did over the G, I'm basically playing that G7, and I'm moving up in minor triads. So F minor, F sharp minor, G minor, to A flat minor. And when you combine the A flat minor with the G7, it becomes the altered dominant. So you hear that on the recording if you listen to the piano. So there, all of my life, I've never known you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. The next time they do something different, all of my life, I've never known you to fail. On top of the G7, they're playing an E flat and a D flat chord. So E flat makes it a sharp 9, sharp 5. D flat makes it a flat 9, flat 5. So when I'm playing altered dominants and I'm trying to remember these voicings for any chord or any key, I'm thinking if I'm playing a G7, I think what is the sharp 5 with G7? That's E flat. If I make it an E flat chord on top, it's sharp 9, sharp 5. So sharp 5 makes sharp 9, sharp 5. Flat 5 makes flat 9, flat 5. Eventually I'm going to make a piano course with all these little shortcuts. It really helps when you're trying to play certain voicings. After a while you start to memorize them, you hear them, and then you instantly know what to do. So I'm working on that as soon as possible. So alright, moving forward, all of my life I've never known you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. All of my life. Okay, now we're going to move forward to the verse. You remain the same, and wonderful is your. Now watch this. We're going to walk down from B flat. Okay, so that was B flat, F over A, G minor, F, C over E, D minor 7, C, C over E. And then, you woke me up this morning, you started me on my way, put food on my table, put joy in my day. Okay, so before we go further, it's an F chord, dun, dum, 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 dum. An E flat chord, then B flat. Go to C, and then you play it again. And then you go back to B flat. Okay. Then moving forward, you're going to play B flat minor 7, A minor 7, A flat minor 7 to D flat. So basically we're in the key of D flat. So we've changed from B flat to D flat. So then we're going to go to, while we're in D flat, we're going to go to the 4, 6, 2, okay, 4, 6, 2, and then we're going to go back to B flat. Then we're going to go back to D flat. So that's a minor 5, 1, 4, and then we're going to go to a 3, 6, and B flat, and then 2. All right, so let me go over that again. So after you go, you woke me up this morning, you started me on my way, you put food on my table, put joy in my day. Then we go to D flat, 6, sharp 5, minor 5, 1, okay, 4, okay, F sharp major 7, B flat 9 sus 4, which is an A flat chord on top of B flat. We can go to an E flat minor 9, or just play a D flat on top of E flat. Okay, and now we're going to go towards D, but we're going to make some passing movements on C. So we can either do C minor 7, D flat minor 7 to D minor. We can also do altered dominants. So minor 7s or C7, sharp 9, sharp 5, and take those up half steps. Okay, and you can play them rootless too. And then you go back to the 6 in B flat. Wonderful. A flat minor 7, which is a 2. I'm sorry, it's a minor 5 in D flat. Then D flat 7. Then a 4. Wonderful, wonderful is your name. Okay, and that's pretty much the chords for the verse. And then at the vamp, we're going to play pretty much the same chords that we've already played. So you play the intro again. Then we start the vamp, G minor 7, F sharp minor 7, F minor to B flat 7. And the vamp is a 4, 6, 2, 5, 1. That's it. Do the drop down to the minor 5. So G minor, F sharp minor, F minor, B flat dominant. And then E flat major 7, G minor 9 or 11, C minor 7, F9 13 or 9 sus 4 or 13 to B flat. Drop down. Dun, 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 dun. And then they add in an extra movement that goes. This is in the vamp in the end. So after they restart the Vamp, you go from the minor 5 to the 1, which is B flat. Then you walk up in minor chords, F minor, F sharp minor to G minor, B flat over D, C minor, F dominant, B flat dominant. And that's pretty much the whole song. All right, so let me play through everything that we've covered at kind of medium speed so you can see it all in context, make it make sense. All right, the intro. All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. You woke me up this morning, you started me on my way. You put food on my table, put joy in my day. Wonderful and wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful is your name. Okay, and that's pretty much that. And then I should have went just straight to the Vamp, so let's go there. For the rest of my life, I'll serve. For the rest of my life, I'll serve. For the rest of my life. All right, that was a brief run-through of Wonderful Is Your Name by Hezekiah Walker. Hey, make sure you check out my website, JulesKain.com. There you can find sheet music, chord charts, or MIDI files to hundreds of gospel songs. And if you want private lessons via Zoom, I can work with you on any song or any theory that you need to work on to really reach that next level of your playing. All right, until next time, take care and God bless you guys.